The High Court has temporarily frozen the use of property worth 952 million shillings attributed to Coast Region Manager for the Kenya Rural Roads Authority, Benson Masila, after he failed to account for how he amassed the wealth over a period of 9 years. Documents filed by EACC show Masila, who took home less than 300,000 shillings per month, had grown his estate to get this, nearly R1 billion shillings through family ties and businesses. Let's get more from our very own Sam Gitu.
Benson Masila is a resident engineer of the Kenya Rural Roads Authority and its regional manager, the Coast. His fortunes have been rising since the year 2009, managing to gather around him property worth nearly 1 billion shillings. But the EACC is not satisfied with his account on how he generated the wealth. In documents authored by EACC, Masila could have gotten kickbacks from contractors who undertook projects in Kilifi, Mombasa and Makueni. He is also alleged to have awarded a tender to Sky Kenya Limited, a company affiliated with his brother. The EACC issued notices to Masila in November 2019, asking him to account for his wealth. His wealth portfolio comprises of schools, shops, buildings, and cash resources between him and his wife Zipporah Mwongeli. Masila has 597 million shillings of property under his name. His wife Zipporah has 80.7 million shillings worth of property. 3 schools, Mumbai Junior Academy, Mumbai Boys and Mumbai Girls High School Limited, account for nearly 200 million shillings, while Mumbai Hardware and Supplies Limited has 79.4 million shillings behind it. Of the 597 million shillings owned by Masila, 236.9 million shillings is spread across properties, mostly high-rise buildings in parts of Eastlands in Nairobi, like Mathare and Kariobangi neighborhoods. Between 2009 and 2018, Masila made bank and M-Pesa deposits of up to 329 million shillings. He has under his name insurance policies worth 25.1 million shillings, motor vehicles worth 3.5 million shillings, and shares at different companies worth 2.2 million shillings. His wife Zipporah Mwongeli's 80 million shillings are in form of 74.2 million shillings as M-Pesa and bank accounts deposits. Properties worth 4.7 million shillings are listed alongside motor vehicles worth 1.8 million shillings. This despite Zipporah filing new returns with the Kenya Revenue Authority between the years 2009 and 2015, meaning she had no income. For one to consolidate wealth of 952 million shillings in 9 years, they would need to earn 105.8 million shillings every year. This translating to 8.8 million shillings per month or 293,000 shillings per day of the month. As of 2018, Masila's salary from KERRA was a net of 283,000 shillings. EACC documents show Masila earned 40.2 million shillings from KERRA before tax and statutory deductions between the years 2009 and 2018. After tax, he was left with 27.6 million shillings. His wife only earned 584,000 shillings, barely hitting the taxation threshold. EACC wondering how a net pay of 27 million shillings for over 9 years translated to nearly 1 billion shillings worth of property. The High Court on Friday last week granted temporary freeze on transactions on the listed property until EACC's case is heard and determined. Sam Gitu, TV.